Hey guys, it's Nurse Gwenny, and I have Sally, and she is a female pilot. What's something that is unique to you as a woman in a position that's 99% male?
Don't take things personally. You roll with it. Nothing is offensive. Like, everybody's actually really nice. It's just kind of you figure out your way into the boys club, and they're very welcoming. They have gotten used to it over the last 20, 30 years that women are moving into aviation. Right now, on average, female helicopter pilots are about 2% of all helicopter pilots in the world. We're trying to bump that number up. Right now in aviation for like fixed wings, it's 10%. Our company is awesome because we actually have 3 women, so that's really like 8% for us, which is amazing. Women are really great at multitasking. We're great at doing multiple things at the same time, like physically, pat your head, rub your belly, all that kind of fun things, which we do with helicopters. We are usually better at finessing the aircraft and making small movements and talking on 3 different radios to 4 different people and the aircraft and the instruments and your navigation and everything else that you're doing. Typically, we do have a tendency to do that better. We also stay a little bit more grounded emotionally and can turn off certain things when we need to.
So tell me your path to being a HEMS pilot.
I'm a kid from the 80s, 1980s, and there was a lot of shows at the time. It was helicopters everywhere.
Yeah.
And I fell in love specifically with helicopters.
Okay.
I love my helicopter. I can take it everywhere. I can do anything I want, and I absolutely loved it. I ended up going into a different field. I went to college and have a degree in metrology, which is study of precision measurement, and another one in electronic engineering. I changed careers 7 years later because helicopters were literally, my dream was resting at my feet. And there was a student loan to go into aviation, which had never been heard of before. So I talked to my husband and we jumped, and you got to pay your dues for a while, but it's totally worth it. And I'm living my childhood dream, and I couldn't be happier.
I love that so very much. That's kind of was my path to nursing. I didn't go back to nursing school until I was late 20s and couldn't ever stop thinking about it.
Yeah, I changed it like 28.
So what's something that would help you as a pilot if nurses and paramedics knew it?
We already brief our crews really hard. We talk about specific things in the aircraft that are aviation based, not necessarily medical based. We practice talking through emergency procedures. We actually have a checklist that we've put in the aircraft. Should we inadvertently go into a cloud and have to go what we call double IMC, they have a checklist, and I know what I need to do. And I'm doing those things, but we're talking to each other, and they are reading off a list. Sally, are you climbing to the minimum safe altitude? Do you want me to call comm center? If we have to abort a landing, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna say, and this is what we're gonna do. Every time we're going into a scene, we do an orbit or 2 to check it out. We're looking for power lines, we're looking for fencing, we're looking for signs, we are looking for any debris that might come up as we land due to the rotor wash. We don't want it to go into our rotors or our tail rotors. So sometimes we may have to abort and go like, whoa, 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 there's a sheet of plywood down there. That's gonna blow up, and that's gonna be a safety hazard. So we'll abort the landing, orbit again, and they may not see it.
Yeah.
If it's down over a hill, they may not see that it's there, so we'll call it out. They'll take care of it, whether they go stand on it themselves or put a truck on top of it.
Yeah.
It's handled, and then we can kind of come on down again. I teach clock position, so if we're on this side of the aircraft, this is 9 o'clock, this is 12 o'clock, this is 3 o'clock. Above the horizon, we're calling out traffic, and I'll say, I have traffic at 10 o'clock, who can find it first? So we'll give out candy for whoever finds it first. And it kind of becomes something fun.
Yeah,
but we're
it's
working
clever
together to work on spotting, because if you're not used to looking for aircraft, you won't see it.
So what would you tell a little 7-year-old girl, so a long time ago you, who's looking at helicopters and going, this is my dream, I gotta do that? What would you tell her?
I would tell her the same thing that my mother told me. She told me that I could do anything, absolutely anything, that I set my mind to as long as I worked hard for it. And I had 2 big brothers, and I had 13 big boy cousins. I'm the only girl in my family, and I lived in the country where you were to be barefoot, pregnant, and shut your mouth.
And you broke
I
that
broke
mold.
all of those molds. So you can do anything that you choose to do. There are no girl jobs, there are no boy jobs, there are no, you're too smart for this, you're not smart enough for that, you're not mechanically minded. There is nothing that a man or a female cannot do based on gender.
I love it.
It's just whether you are ready to work for it.
Well, Sally, thank you so much for having an influence in our industry and changing the landscape of aviation one moment at a time.